Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to yet another episode of The Swamp Man. So, as the title suggests, there are some major account updates that will be occurring, and, well, they don't change a whole hell of a lot, but technically speaking, the major thing is going to be I'm going to have to not only pardon the cat in the background, but besides the cat, we're going to have, as you can probably see in the name there, a big old change, right? I'm going to be refraining from continuing as a Bronze Man account. The account initially was a main for the better part of a year prior to starting any challenges, while I was learning the game, doing my thing, and understanding how it all worked. With that said, though, not terribly much is going to change, obviously. I was able to use the GE before. I'll be able to use it a little less restricted at this point, and that it'll work. Especially because the major things that are going to be coming up is 92 Slayer. That's going to take a shitstorm of supplies, gear, and extras. I'm still going to be doing a lot of the Bronze Man play, because inherently that's typically how I play anyway, so it doesn't change a whole hell of a lot. I'm just removing that one account restriction at this point because it isn't providing a lot in terms of content, right? It's slowing down how often I can stream, it's slowing down how often I'm able to do things, and obviously if it slows down when I can stream, how much I can stream, what content I can get uploaded to YouTube potentially, then it's more of a hindrance to the account's progress than it is a fun extra way to play. Now, since it's not going to change a whole hell of a lot because we previously had some GE access anyway, and a lot of the account has been able to progress due to that access, to play it properly, I'd have to wipe out my entire bank. That's just not going to happen. That, 2 years worth of progress and goals have been achieved, and wiping it all out in the name of a challenge on this account specifically wouldn't make a hell of a lot of sense. On a new account, or the Iron Man account, sure. For this one, not so much. And then in that case also, we're still going to be Morytania locked. We're not going to have any new changes otherwise. The challenge stays effectively the same. We're just going to be taking a little bit more liberty at the GE for speeding up Slayer, and a couple skilling things that I have to do. As the grind is going to be real, especially while we're out doing some chunk tasks, having some fun with that. But when we get back to a fully unlocked Morytania based account, Slayer's going to take a long time, and it's really slowed down how often I can do raids. So that's the big thing, and that's one of my better content options, right? And I want to do more raids. I want to spend more time gaming with the clan, more time doing raids, more time learning the mechanics and actually getting good at them to a certain degree. And then get good enough that maybe I can take the Iron Man up there one day. If I decide to get back into making Iron Man content. And just have a good time making that work, right? So that's basically the only major account update. So we're going back to being more of a standard main. We're still locked away in Morytania. We're still locked away to finishing chunk tasks and things. And we're still going to be moving forward with the way the challenge was originally set up. Just, I can go get herbs from the GE if I really want them. And I can, make your swaps on the fly if it's something I can buy. Uh, just to give a little bit more raid flexibility, especially because we got a green log the nightmare. Still haven't touched that. We got a green log raids, all three. That's going to be a hell of a fucking challenge and a half. Especially with as bad as I am at PVM content. You've seen the streams. I'll be uploading more episodes of the stuff to YouTube so you can actually see past streams that I've recorded. A lot of stuff has been lost because I never uploaded to YouTube. So the end game will be in YouTube. And you can watch just how trash I am at some of this stuff. It is glorious. Anyway, moving forward, some other updates that have occurred. Like I said, we've touched a lot of stats to 90. You can see the boys are out fucking slaying it and the bosses again. We'll be getting back to raiding here soon. It's probably going to be more focused towards Theater of Blood, but we may also get, Tombs of a Mascot and the Chambers of Zarek in there, as we have a lot of content to do there. I'm also going to see about getting back into the groove of things with learning Nightmare, getting some streams up on that, doing some uploads, all that good stuff, right? So, like I said, the major change from Bronze to Main Swamp here is access to more content. And since I'm learning the end game, making it a little less of a pain in the ass to go learn and renew supplies with is going to save me a shit ton of time. And with the busy work schedule, and of course, being a full-time dad, I kind of need that extra time to not be playing video games. Which is unfortunate, because I would much rather stream and play Runescape and various other games. Like Factorio, I've been getting into that and its new Space Age expansion. It's pretty dope. Would recommend checking it out. And a couple other little goodies here and there. You may see them on stream. We'll see how it goes. Moving forward, though, I see. Okay, looks like we gotta update a couple things here. Rename. Boom. Oh well. So like I said, we're gonna have some extras. I got a couple downloads going in the background there from previous streams. Just kind of getting everything squared away. This way they don't suddenly disappear. Trying to preserve footage where I can versus losing it all to ether eventually. And on that note, we also have a better storage system for video finally. So I'll be able to actually start piecing together streams and maybe doing cohesive YouTube episodes, which would be kind of dope. So we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned if it ever happens, because that's going to be a whole lot of footage to go through. And I'm also probably going to have to do something more cohesive in order to really get videos put out. So for now, it'll just be unedited streams uploaded to YouTube to be immortalized forever. Now, with that said, on the subject of chunk tasks, we went and cleared this entire monstrosity of various tasks I had unlocked through the process of realizing you have to update your chunk picker and recalculate your tasks when you get chunks. So we had a hell of a thing to finish. A lot, a buttload, a metric ton, you could say. So all of these have been officially finished for our existing chunks. And over here you can see 39 out of 39 chunks are clear. So now it is time to officially pick a chunk yet again. All right. Looks like we have unlocked Slep. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and float over the lovely world map. Hop in the old chunk picker Rooney here. Don't need that guy anymore. And you pop into your region locker, you go in here, you type in the magic numbers, stuff they never show you on YouTube. Oh, hello. Like you can see. Oh no. Like I said, downloading previous streams. So, and then that, if we go ahead and close, that matches. So, that is our new chunk. Let's go take a look at some of those tasks here. So, the old Swampletics upgrade path. Fantastic. So, we get to wield the rune weapon. Technically have that in the bank. We'll go get it from Firewatch, though. But we need to get a rune full helm, adamant plate body, rune plate legs, and Merc an absolute pile of Firewatch. Beautiful. Let us do the do. Alright, let me go ahead and save this previous stream real quick. And while I do that, Okay. Now, we've also got some new storage set up, so I'll actually be able to make video and do something with it. Rather than hope and pray forever and always that it works eventually. Let's go to the Slayer tab of Destiny. Firewatch, we're just going to have to flail them to death. We're gonna bring out all the fancy shit. Because we're gonna be probably killing several hundred Firewatch. In order to go get all the rune weapons and things that they drop. Yeah. Let's see, Slap. What is going to be our best option? Who are you? Technically, can do that. But we'll have to take the Port Fast Madness route. Which reminds me, at some point, I need to remember to do a farm run. Someday. Whenever 12 miracles and 3 brainwaves all occur at the same time. And we'll just walk there because Torva makes you a super fat kid. And your energy drains at the speed of stupid. Yeah. Well, since this is basically going to be a Firewatch, I can't even freaking walk there from here. How? How the shit? Okay, so we'll have to get a spider cave teleport, technically. That's not good. Alright, so technically we can't travel to Slip or its connecting chunk because logic and reasons and stuff. Let's update our chunk picker. Let's go back to that. So we're not going to progress any further south just because we do not have access to walk into those chunks. So we updated it to where we could potentially... We can't access that chunk either. Shit. Yep, that's it. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and roll another chunk and see if maybe we can get number 1. That's a firm fucking nope. So in that case, we got... Which would be best to put us into Canifis anyway. Okay, sure, whatever, Runescape. Good old chunk picker fucking with my day. Well, that's just Swamp Man going back to the swamp. The way life was intended. Alright, let's get our ass back to Canifis then. And see what we can do. Don't you love when you're like, wait a minute, hold on. We're unlocking chunks that are technically connected, but can't actually get to because I'm special. Alright, now where were we? We were figuring out how to use stuff. Alright, now the old Morytania swamps. Now, if I remember correctly, technically we can walk into the swamp. Technically. I believe the only way we're going to do so is through said wonderful little shortcut. Which gets us here. Yep. Um, yeah. To Morton. Shade Catacombs. Oh, yeah, we could technically fairy ring it. Technically. I guess that would be the easy way. And since we have Pref unlocked, we can go to the house and fairy ring into our trunk. And here I was, prepared to go slay vampires for an hour. Or 3, depending on drop rate. But, whatever. If I was a smart man, I would go grab a Draymond staff. Use the fairy ring into our chunk there. And then do the thing. Swing and stick. Dark of Eternal teleports. You can just waste them endlessly and it does not matter. It's great. Actually, I want to just take you. And then what the hell is the name of that, EK? Morytania to the Morytania swamp of Canifis. Let's go. Truly, the heart of the swamp. Glorious. Yeah, many a thing, and as you can see, when you get the dehumidification fire lit, you're immune to ghasts and the swamp rot. So you can literally sit here for hours safely. It's glorious. Alright, now let's stare at a chunk tasker 3. We have to update our tasks again. Okay. So we have to get... Oh, and we do have to kill a ghast. I see. Okay. Well. Which means I need... Am I locked away from killing? I shouldn't be locked away from killing a ghast. I'll have to check. So useful. Now, technically, our slep ones are going to be backlogged for a little bit. I'm just going to leave them active since we're probably going to get to them. Yeah, as you can see, extra fat kit. Beauthamus. Use it on guest. Yeah, okay. So you can just use it on the guest rather than... Alright. Gas down. Let's go get us a bunch of snails. Pointed and rounded. So around here is a blood blemished. I don't know if those are oh, there she is. Blood blemished, and there's the other. Blemished red snail. Which we got. Those are bruised. Check. That was it for the chunk. 'Twas short, 'twas sweet. The original Shell of Destiny. Now, back to the chunk Picao. Okay. But technically, we only added those 3. We will take a chunk. Just because I am going to unlock number 1. As much as I would love to pick the chunk, we've got everything around it. We're going to unlock it because, to be fair, we're just going to rerun all that. We're going to update that, and now we're going to go through and clear every one of these tasks all in a row. Now we've already got a blood and bruised. Minor blemish. Okay, we did the okay one. We got a mire already, and that's these guys, right? Now we need a mire blemish. Oh, pointed mire blemish. Okay. Oh, check. Around. Like a shell. Check. We just have to find the bark blemish. That should be interesting. Alright, let's take a look. Mm-hmm. And let's see. And so we can technically now go hunting. Alright, so we have that unlocked. Now we can walk in from Slap. Or walk into Slap now, so we can go do our Vire tasks. That's really what we unlocked that one for. So we're gonna go clear all this stuff. And then we'll roll once the rest of the tasks are clear. So take this over to Canifis, or the Ancient's Carol. And track. First, we're going to start with, of course, slowing down. And let's go deposit the group of stuff here. Some of you. You. And some of you. It's good to me. Okay. We need not Canifis anymore. We need Fort Phasmatis. So we're going to take the long, extended, boring journey down to Slap. Now, with this part of Slap unlocked, we are going to take some time to do our thing. right? Having completed all the quest regions, I get to get in and out of here for free endlessly. It's great. Having done the dehumidifier, right? This is part of why I was just like, the bronze band's not really much going on. There's a lot of game content unlocked already. So taking it to a straight up main account, just locked away in Morytania, it just felt more appropriate ultimately. So take it down. Although we shouldn't be attacked by a single thing until we actually get to the fires themselves. Just because I've out-leveled these, which are the highest level nonsense. Flash round. Now, my question is, where is the Dark Blemish? Because I have not run into one of those yet. At least that I'm aware of. And I believe it is right where Morytania is put on the map. Ah, yes, the Rackside spiders. Remember that spider cave before when it was just the night at the theater? Good times. Alright. Now to go nuke some of the stuff that's part of my favoritist Slayer tasks. Let's see. Channel Manor should be unlocked. Yep. As you can see, I have it marked here to go run into town. We don't have that. That is unfortunate. Oh well. Let's take our sweet time. Set up quick prayer. And this is what my Slayer tasks tend to look like. Precious Ketchup. Oh, the ghosts are unlockable here. Okay. Alright, over here in the Vampire Coasts, we done got us a Firewatch. Technically, I only have to kill one to get that, but it's useful for the free-to-play Arrow stash, right? Yay, death runes. Oh, I forgot the holy range to extend the trip. Oh well. This back to the stream. So as you can see, we're over here, marking vampires. Got our ID arrows there. Good old time. Oh, that's interesting. Gotta love how these guys sometimes aggro. Yeah. See it. Alright. The red dagger. Mm. Runes. Goodies yet. We don't have a pile of rune daggers. Will be our last vendor, and then we'll tally for a prayer recharge. Yeah. Alright. That's basically what we're going to be doing for the day. Anyway, so that was the major update that needed to occur, right? I need to let you guys know that was going to be a thing moving forward. Like I said, I've been trying to work around the bronze man thing for a while, but the account wasn't set up that way originally, so it kind of felt a little dumb after a while. So we're just gonna, like I said, we're gonna go back to just being kind of a more standard main account, locked in Morytania, still locked into all the other challenge things available, right? basically all we're getting is a little more freedom on the GE. But we've unlocked the hard way the majority of the items that we would need to be basically unrestricted, so it kind of is what it is. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to Merkin Vampires for a little while, but we're going to go ahead and do a little stream intermission. I'll come back with a basically another half episode, if you will, finishing up the vampire kills for our best in slot items. And we'll go ahead and finish out our chunk tasks here shortly. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the next stream, and I, my friends, will talk to you later.